Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to welcome you back on the most disastrous GTA 5 YouTube channel out there, and today we are diving back into the cesspool that is Grand Theft Auto Online for one reason and one reason alone. So I bought a bus. One of those fancy street buses for $550,000. Now you're probably wondering, Sonny, what on earth are you going to do with a damn bus? Well, if you shut your pie hole for 1 second, I can explain.
Annika, look at this. Who would even buy this? I need a clip of some muscular guy looking at a laptop.
Me and Dave are gonna start this brand new business venture where we pick up people and bring them over to the nearest Sprunk stop. We have to do this in a full public lobby, no passive mode, none of the usual shit. Now also, we can't actually talk to people in public chat either. So all in all, I feel this is just gonna go swimmingly. I can feel it in my bones, ladies and gentlemen. If you would be so kind to take off your pants, put down your viewing apparatus of choice, turn 180 degrees and then just backflip your entire cadaver into the like and or subscribe button, that would be amazing. Let us begin. Alrighty tighty, with hope in our hearts we departed from the first stop and went onwards into the city. Now we had no clue what to expect this time around, but I'm going to be honest, I was very optimistic. I mean, it's a bus, it doesn't exactly strike terror and fear into your heart right away now, does it? And thus we were on our way. We noticed a few individuals standing around in the ammunition. Perfect. If we just get him to board this bus and then kicked him off, lead him straight into the Sprunk stop that is inside the ammunition, ladies and gentlemen, this would be the easiest victory royale we've ever obtained, and I could go back into my lair to fall into a deep slumber. But no, shit never goes down like I wanted to. No, God forbid the words attempt number 1 and sweet epic victory royale are in the same damn chapter.
Allow me to attract them. Come one, come all to the Sprunk tours of Los Santos. Enter the bus. Door is right there. Allow me to just tentatively point at the door. Yes.
No one even cared about any of this bus stuff, but then a guy came rushing around the corner. Dave frantically pointed towards the door and I honked the horn like a crazy person, but nothing. Well, screw all of these guys, but then we saw a business battle. Surely the people there are in dire need of a comfortable ride on this beautiful bus, followed by a sweet, ever so juicy Sprunk stop, yes. And after many bumps, thumps, humps and scrapes, we managed to squeeze this bus into this grinder feeding frenzy. Yes, the business battle is the natural gathering place of these creatures, but let me tell you, at heart, the grinders are peaceful. So afraid we were indeed not. But the problem remained, no one gave a rat's ass about our damn bus, and thus we tried to assert dominance by running inside and forcing people to come with us at gunpoint, but then...
No! Is that the bus?
It's possible.
No!
Well, there goes the bus. Attempt number 2. We started all the way in the city and drove around for seemingly hours upon hours on end, and yet again, no one wanted to join our endeavors. This was quickly ramping up to become the most tragic challenge we have ever done. We tried picking up people in the industrial area, we tried picking up people at the business, and even the Mark II oppressor didn't give a rat's ass about us, but we had an idea. Ladies and gentlemen, what if we head towards a place where they are in dire need of public transportation? Blaine County, yes. And we arrived right close to another player. He pulled up in a truck and jumped out at a small farm. What is he doing here? We both wondered. So we observed him from afar, and when we got closer, he dug up a bloody X from behind the barn. This is always a great sign, but he did jump into the bus, and thus we quickly rushed to the nearest Sprunk stop. Ladies and gentlemen, I could feel it in my bones. We raced through the mountains, through the fields, through the dunes, and then we arrived at our destination. We rushed out of the bus and pointed at the Sprunk stop. Ladies and gentlemen, the tension could be cut with a knife. He stood there, looking at the machine for what seemed to be an eternity, but then... Oh, what a moment of epic glory, and all it took was a half-an-hour journey to Blaine County, one psychopath who just dug up a murder weapon, and 2 idiots on a bus. But matter, it does not, even though he is killing everyone in the streets now because we brought him here. Okay, attempt number 3. We need to do 2 more, and we've learned so much, but this was taking way too long. So it's time to speed the entire thing up. This time around, we are going to try and get as many people as we possibly can on the bus at once to not only beat the challenge, but to absolutely obliterate it. I mean, why settle for 3 Sprunk stops when you can get an entire lobby to go for a sweet Sprunk stop? And thus, we were en route. We found the first person. We named him Terrorist, and after a lot of honking and Dave punching him in the mouth, he jumped on board. We drove for a while and found the second person, who was playing Evil Knievel on the roof. After failing a ton of that, he too jumped on board. He was now named Evil Knievel. We drove around some more and found a guy with toyed pants. We called him Toyed Pants, and he too jumped on board. We drove on and found a fourth person, but now the cracks in our plan started to show. When we pulled up, Toyed Pants ran off. He was not as committed as Terrorist and Evil Knievel, who have been on this bus for 20 minutes now, and thus it was just the 4 of us. When we found a 5th subject again, all things went to hell. Things started blowing up. We lost the wheel, but it's not over until everyone on this bus is either dead or hydrated by a glorious Sprunk. We found a 5th person, but at what cost? We lost Evil Knievel. He ran off and deserted us, but out of Ponsby's ran Evil Knievel II. We picked up another guy who we lost 20 seconds later. We picked up another guy, we found a jetpack guy, we wanted to pick him up, and he blew everyone in the bus up. Attempt number 4. Alright, getting a ton of people on the bus is a shit idea. Yes, you do find people who are indeed committed to the cause and are with you for the full journey, but you also find the asshats who will just leave you behind. But what we learned was that the sweet spot is 2 extra passengers. That way, the people on the bus are intrigued enough to see what's going to happen next, but also aren't tempted enough to blow everything up for a quick KD boost snack. And thus, we were now looking for duos. If we find 2 friends together, they might be very inclined to both jump on the bus together. And ladies and gentlemen, we found just the 2 mad lads to do this. But unfortunately, they were AFK. But it was like if Rockstar Games broke open the heavens and bestowed upon us this gift. 2 guys pulling up and without a single doubt in their minds hopping on the bus. Pedal to the goddamn metal to Vinewood Boulevard to force this damn Sprunk down their necks. Ladies and gentlemen, while it was good that we had these 2, we were a bit restless because we had to call Lester 2 times to keep the cops off us, but eventually we arrived. I threw the bus in front of the Sprunk stop and pointed resolutely. "Get it," I yelled. And just like that, one of the lads got a very cultured and fine Sprunk stop. But the other guy, oh no, he... And then it all made sense. E. Cola. And just like that, he ended attempt number 3 by putting everyone down like a dog in the street. Ladies and gentlemen, who on God's green earth would do something like this at a sacred place like a Sprunk dispenser? Of course, the vile and disgusting corporate pigs over at E. Cola would do this, and this means war. Attempt number 5, got in the bus, tried to pick up a guy and got blown up. Attempt number 6, got in the bus, tried to pick up a guy and got shot. Attempt number 7, didn't even get to the bus, tried to pick up a guy and got blown up. Attempt number 8, got blown up. Attempt number 9, got shot. Attempt number 10, enough! It is time to get our damn shit together. Ladies and gentlemen, we just need 1 more person to do this damn Sprunk stop, and I am not stopping until we stopped this bus at the Sprunk stop. And about 4 hours into this challenge, we found the same guy wielding an axe who enjoyed a Sprunk with us before. You know what? Screw it. He jumped in. We raced to the Vinewood Boulevard. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it. The moment supreme. But then, he jumped off and ran into the distance. Hopes and dreams shattered. The grinders have let us down. The races have let us down. The stunters have let us down. The griefers, even the griefers let us down. Who do we turn to get this damn challenge done? And when we were at an all-time low, of course, a damn tryhard with a rebreather, white hair as white as my grandma's, and damn emo eyeliner is about to board the bus. And in my heart and soul, I was already calling Pegasus for a new goddamn bus, but nothing happened. Ladies and gentlemen, she didn't do anything to us. We drove onwards to the Sprunk stop, and then we got off the bus. A moment of silence broke. We were scared what would happen next, and then something magical happened. Ladies and gentlemen, the tryhard took off a rebreather, and just like that, She went for a quick and juicy Sprunk start.
My God, it's happening.
We looked each other in the eye and I felt it. Ladies and gentlemen, we must never, ever judge a book by its cover. What a beautiful moment as this challenge came to a satisfying conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, it's moments like these that when I realized deep down, all of us are the same. And just like that, this challenge became a life lesson about how Sprunk is the binding factor that keeps all people in GTA Online together. Ladies and gentlemen, and on that high note, I will leave you all, and now it is time to thank all the members of the YouTube channel. How absolutely glorious it is to have every single one of you here on the channel. And if you wish to become a member and support me, feel free to click the join button, and in return you get to enjoy perks like seeing videos early, you get to join the members only section on Discord, and you get an easy way into Cops and Groups recording sessions, amongst other things. Anyways, that will be all. Thank y'all for watching, and peace out.